What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, or if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel, and welcome to finally Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Now the game's not officially out yet. If you have the deluxe edition, you can play it 48 hours early, which is what I have here. For everyone else, if you got the regular edition, you gotta wait 2 days, but it is what it is. Anyway, if you guys are wondering how come you haven't seen a video in a couple of days, dude, I've been sick for like 3 days. So, I'm still getting over it now. I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice or not. Probably can. Because yesterday I was sounding a little bit like Vin Diesel. But, yeah, finally. Here on Death Stranding 2. I've been waiting to play this. It looks so freaking good. KOJIMA's a genius. Before I start, I'm going to check the options real quick. Because I know that the first game had music that's copywritten. I just wanted to see if this had like, you know, like a mode you could switch to. I don't think it does. Thank you guys for clicking on this video. Give it a thumbs up if you're interested in seeing a part 2. I'm probably gonna make a part 2 anyway because I like the first game, so I think I'm really gonna like this one. Love you all. Should I hit the recap first? Let's do the recap first. And then jump straight in it.
Perhaps you remember me. That's right. It's Dead Man. The world, as you know, is in awful shape. And it's all because of the Death Stranding. The dead started to find their way into our midst, crossing over from the other side. We call these entities BTs. Beached things. When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation. A void out, leaving nothing but a massive crater in its wake.
Okay, I wasn't expecting this to be like interactive. That's pretty cool, and I did not know that BT stood for beach things. I must have missed that somewhere in the first game.
But that was only the beginning. Strange rain fell from the sky, rapidly aging everything it touched. A phenomenon we came to know as timefall. Structures would rust and collapse, and people grew old in an instant. The world transformed into something completely unrecognizable.
I remember that guy right there from the first one too, when you're like transporting a dead body. I haven't played the first one since it came out. That's when I played it, but I still remember so much from it.
Those who survived these changes came to fear both timefall and BTs alike. They withdrew into the remaining cities, which in turn closed their doors to outsiders. People ceased to travel and stopped meeting in person. They grew distant from one another and became further isolated. The social, cultural, and political bonds between humans began to crumble. The Death Stranding was hastening humanity's extinction. Seeing this, Bridget Strand, the last president of the United States of America, founded Bridges, an organization committed to making America whole again and providing a future for all humankind.
Dude, the story with the president and Amelie and stuff in the first game was so freaking good. It was like mind-bending.
However,
then again, that's KOJIMA.
Bridget died before she could realize this ambition. It was you, Sam, who took up her cause and resolved to see it through. Sam, the humble porter, who also possessed the unique powers of a repatriate. The one and only person who could save humanity. So with Bridges' Cupid in hand, and accompanied by the bridge baby Lou, you embarked on a journey across North America.
Yep.
Of course, you had struggles of your own, often phasmophobia, or the fear of being touched. The despair of having lost everything was just too much. But despite it all, you strived to bring people together. By extending the chiral network across the length and breadth of the continent, you would enable the rebirth of the United States as the United Cities of America. You were also to rescue Bridget's daughter, Amelie, who had been taken captive by terrorists. These were the vital missions you were entrusted with, Sam.
I'm also probably gonna put like a spoiler warning on the beginning of this for anybody who hasn't played the first one and they just jump straight to the second one. Because if you have any intention of playing on the first one, you should probably not watch this part.
We, your friends at Bridges, did everything we could to support your efforts. There was our director, Di Hardman, a close associate of Bridget, who was dedicated to fulfilling her final wishes. His commitment to American Reconstructionism was absolute, and for that he was named the first president of the UCA.
Dude, his mask was so freaking cool.
And of course, Sam, the incomparable Dead Man, yours truly. I'd like to think we became the best of friends. As you may recall, I was born from an artificial womb, and over the course of my life, was the recipient of numerous organ transplants. I've always got on with the dead. I used to be a coroner. Anyway, I pushed myself physically and mentally to help you and your BB, Lou. Mama and Lochna were twin sisters, as you may remember. Skilled scientists who developed the Cupid, which was essential for chiral network expansion. A personal tragedy caused the two of them to grow apart. But they've since reconciled, with both their souls residing in the same body.
Yeah, I remember Mama and Lochna. Hartman.
Hartman. Every 21 minutes his soul departs his physical form, and for 3 minutes his body is clinically dead. During this temporary death, his soul is sent to the beach. That's why he knows more about the beach and the Death Stranding than anyone else. His knowledge proved indispensable in the execution of your mission, Sam.
Can you imagine that? Every 21 minutes. Like, what? You just go to like into a sleep, and for 3 minutes of that, you're dead. Until like machine and he has on his chest, strapped to his chest, like jolts him and like brings him back to life. That is creepy.
Fragile. Leader of the private delivery outfit, Fragile Express. Exposure to timefall caused her entire body from the neck down to age significantly. It was the mark of a terrible betrayal. Higgs, a former comrade, used timefall as an instrument of torture, you see. To no surprise, Fragile was hell-bent on getting revenge. But after meeting you, Sam, she had a change of heart.
I'm interested to see how Higgs got the way he is in this one. Because I know if you guys seen the trailers, you saw how he is like with the face paint and the guitar and stuff. Like, that's a big shift from the first game. Oh, let me reset my... Bam.
As your friends, we would stop at nothing to see you succeed. But ultimately, crossing the continent was something you had to do on your own, with only Lou for company, and with no end to the forces that stood in opposition. Deadly BTs, unforgiving terrain and unpredictable weather, ruthless terrorists. The list goes on. Without a doubt, your greatest enemy was Higgs. Convinced that humanity deserved to go extinct, he kidnapped Amelie and tried to torment you and countless others. But neither he nor anything else could stop you from achieving your goal.
Nope.
The chiral network was finally completed. The bridge to the future was built. But your ordeal was not yet over. You had to learn the real nature of the Death Stranding. A secret that Amelie had kept hidden from us all this time. And a terrible truth you had to face. But you accepted this final revelation, Sam, and did what had to be done.
It's funny because I remember they gave you the choice whether you could like shoot her or not. And it's like if you just let it happen, it was like game over anyway. Like you had to like redo it.
America rose from the ashes as the UCA. And as the people celebrated your accomplishments, you carried out one final mission in secret. To save your BB. To save Lou.
Little Lou.
You removed the child from the pod that was their prison.
Louise.
And began a new life together. And so it was that the two of you vanished, without so much as a trace.
Yes. And now, we get into the new stuff. So without further ado, Death Stranding 2. Yeah, that rhymed. You heard me. Whilst dooms can afflict almost anyone, those born under constellations with a greater connection to the beach, including Cancer, Pisces, Cetus, and Delphinius, are said to be more susceptible to developing the condition. It's believed that such individuals are fated to walk a life path fraught with disquiet and turmoil. KOJIMA. Hell yeah. Dude, Hideo Kojima is so freaking... He's so good at making stuff. A bang that echoed around the world, a phenomenon known as the Death Stranding. Beached things, lost spirits of the dead, found their way into our midst. When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation. Void out. Since most could neither see nor sense BTs, people lived in fear of them, withdrawing from their outside world. The outside world. Cities became isolated and humanity crept toward extinction. To unite what was left of America, a porter named Sam forged a bond with a bridge baby, BB, called Lou, who possessed a special connection to the other side. Together they journeyed west across the continent, reconnecting the people through the chiral network. But on the day that the United Cities of America celebrated the nation's rebirth, Sam and Lou vanished without a trace. Though UCA officials attempted to track them down, the pair's whereabouts remain unknown.
Me? I've always loved porters. Through freezing rain and biting wind, across rivers, mountains, and endless deserts. They come to deliver something priceless, a glimpse of a life I've never known. They're my window, my sole connection to the outside world, and I know they'll be back again today.
This footage looks real. it's me already? Oh, look at Lou! Oh, it's right here! Little Louise. Dude, this is exactly where the launch trailer started. Got the upside down rainbow over there, which you know, y'all guys know what that means. BTs. Who's this? Yeah. Is that the way we're going? It sure is. Is there anything else around? Soothe Lou? Ah! Look at her little teeth!
Let's go home and get you fed.
Wait, no, go back! They had like additional buttons. I like how the music changes when you look at Lou. Gently rock up and
now
down.
someone's in a good mood.
Alright, I ain't trying to make you throw up on me now. Proceed along the ridge. Now, if you guys aren't hearing the full song playing, it's because, oh, chill, Sam! You got a baby on you, dude! It's because, I probably had to work around it to avoid copyright. I'm gonna try to keep as much music in it as I can, but you'll never know nowadays. Dude, this is dangerous as crap. Can you imagine if he face plants with a baby on him? Oh, look, I can brace the baby. Oh, bracing. Oh, he grabbed his jacket. He didn't grab the kid. I remember that from the first one. You could, like, brace yourself if you had, like, a bunch of packages on you. Can I, like, set up a marker? No? Alright. This looks amazing! Like, I thought it looked good in the actual trailer. This looks better than the trailer. And I'm playing this on a base PS5, by the way. I don't have a PS5 Pro yet. And this looks freaking incredible. I can't imagine how good it looks on a Pro. Can I put it on my back? There you go. Lou? They doing us dirty. Maybe if I go on that ridge right there, I could follow this ridge all the way across, it looks like. That might be the safer bet. Aerial camera?
Fuck.
Dude! I know you can pull some screenshots out of it. Oh, I can keep it like this! Look! Oh, I got to open the credits. The man himself, Hideo Kojima. Dude, this is
Head
gonna
on
be
before it
amazing.
gets dark.
I don't even want to know what happens when it gets dark. Yeah, Sam, do not slide off this mountain, dude. I would feel so bad. Why y'all got me traversing these treacherous mountains with a baby strapped to my chest? Like, Lou's not even in the pod anymore. Like, fresh, out in the open. Potential gatequake? Whoa! Hold on!
Feel that.
You was really about to feel it if I went down that hill.
Damn shaky.
The gatequake measuring 4 on the G scale has occurred. Then we got natural events.
Here we go.
Look at this! I think it's from the other side of the mountain. Hold to check Lou. I got you, kiddo.
Okay, you're all right.
There you go. You crack a smile for me. A little two teeth. Dude, this is amazing already. Everybody out there talking about this is a walking simulator. Shut up. Oh boy. Wait, where is it? 735 meters? Why y'all doing me like this? And sorry if you guys hear me like clear my throat or cough. I'm still getting over being sick. I don't know what I had, but that's probably the sickest I've ever been in my life. Which is kind of weird. That would get the flu or whatever it was, because it's like 100 degrees today. No kidding. Who gets sick like that in the summer? Am I about to go in BT territory with Lou on me? That would suck. Use the sheer scale of everything. Is that thunder? Storm cloud, bro? I'm like holding down R2 and L2. Oh, it's starting to rain.
Rain. Gotta move.
I didn't think we were that close to the rainbow. But yeah, I've been holding down the triggers this whole time. I'm not taking any risks. Does Lou have a hood? Oh, Lou look cold, look. Like Lou was shivering. Bro! I think I picked the wrong path. Lou, if we go rolling down this mountain like a rock, I'm so sorry. You're supposed to be going down, I'm going higher. But I'm hoping on the other side of this cliff there'll be like a straight run down. Dude, to be this high up on wet rocks ain't it. This could turn into the roughest slip and slide you ever seen in your life. Dude, look where we have to go. Look how far down that is. I think I see a path though. Hold on, kiddo. What's that? Ah! Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Let me get that. Easy, Sam. Easy. What kind of boots you got on? Oh, wait, go down here. This looks flat. Flat turn. There you go. Now I feel like I can let go of the triggers. Wait, hey, hold on. Never mind. Dude, the music in this game, the music in the first game is good.
Almost there.
Alright, I think we're good now. Oh, we're going over there, okay. Just gotta make it across the stream, dude. Oh, wait, what? Hold to select ladder. Do I have a ladder? Blood bag. Ladder. I ain't know I had any ladders.
There, we made it.
Can I get it back? No? Okay. Yeah, get in there. Are we going to a cave? It's like the start of the first game? Already. Okay, Sam. Wait, what? Wait, what? All the pictures. We got a pet? What was that? Oh, the otter thing. It's like the hat from the first game.
Who's that?
A frying pan, dude.
Who are you?
Fragile.
Fragile?
Were you cooking?
He's about to cook your head.
What are
like
you
an
doing
egg.
here?
She told me to shut up. You saw that?
Wow. Lou's growing up fast. You two look good. Like a happy family. Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
Thank God. How'd you track us down?
Your neighbor got hooked up to the Carol network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Carol printers now, too.
I guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
Her outfit
Thank
looks
you, but
cool.
no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left Bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lil?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a Bridges asset. You'll have to work it out. Sam, you brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA.
Those gloves are so wild.
But I'm afraid that Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it.
Oh, is that what a plushy
A
crypto
lot of
bite?
things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all
Deadman,
went their
Lochner,
separate
Hartman.
ways. And that's not all. Die Hartman is not the president of the UCA anymore.
What?
In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass 4000 has revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the Carol network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore.
Okay.
And no need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA.
Bridges. Oh,
We decided
drawbridge.
to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico. To extend the Carol network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say?
Oh, we got choices? Why me? Oh, I didn't mean to pick it! Damn it.
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person.
Yeah, the reason are there BTs out there? I'll do it. What's the state of the environment there? Yeah, what's the state of the environment? That's good to know. That's good information.
Chiralium contamination is severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA. The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration.
Yeah, from the first game.
Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers, though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily.
I've experienced some of the earthquakes. Let's check all the options.
Mexico has no shortage of beached things.
You're a Pac-Man ghost.
Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. Any human corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT. And any living human that comes into contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the tar. Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion. Several Mexican cities were wiped off the map in this way. The survivors have since become divided and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside.
Any other reasons?
Well, that was one reason. You got more?
I do, and this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
They about to throw me into a boss fight out the gate? I'm in. Can I ask you something though?
Guess that makes sense. But something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory? Taking control? Claiming it for their own?
Sam, it's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization, like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
I'm gonna help, but that's weird that they give you decisions. Like, what happens if I choose not to help? But I'm not gonna do fragile like that. I'll do it.
Yeah, all right.
So you'll do it?
Uh-huh. What about Lou, though? It's not like I can take my kid with me.
The kid's so cute.
If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use. It'll be fine. The lab is only a few days away.
A few
I
days,
promise to
dude.
be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
All right.
This game looks so good. So good. I wonder what that is, like when it goes from like daytime and it switches back to raining like that.
Go on. Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring?
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like. Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge.
Okay.
Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico.
Damn!
When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with a delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation.
Okay.
Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu?
Ring menu.
You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management. This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack. We've given you some additional equipment.
Oh, I got a gun on me
Can
already?
be carried in pouches or in special hooks, just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them. So there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up.
I was about to say, why? But then she answered my question. I forgot. If the person dies, they can create a crater. Man, it'd be all kinds of craters over this place if I had if I had like an actual gun. Like a lethal gun. Okay, so I remember in the last one it said where this stuff was going. Oh no, these are my items. Dude, I better not be delivering this gun. I'm gonna be mad. How I got this? Place in backpack. Hang on tool rack, I guess. The assault rifle. I can't strap it to my chest? Handgun, placing handgun holster. Bam. Blood bag. That might need to go in placing utility belt. Ladder. Put the ladder in the backpack.
Return to the menu when everything looks good to go.
You got freaking inventory management and stuff now? Transporter boots. I gotta take my boots off. Why would I want to do that?
Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map.
Return to map.
See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too.
Yeah, I see the little
Armed groups
town
that
or
have
city.
attacked borders in the past. Think about what route you might take from your current location.
I want the smoke. Let me have them. Hold square to start drawing a route. Try drawing a route all the way to your destination. Oh, they flipped the map around.
Commencing route creation.
Excuse me.
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head-on, or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination is up to you, but think it over before getting underway.
Hey, I don't have a baby strapped to me now. We going straight in.
Latest model Cupid. Just completed. We decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world. It won't be any harder than before either.
That kid is so
The
cute.
Carroll network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow. Hungry?
No.
That's still gross, but
No more baby food for you.
Let you get fragile any trouble while I'm gone. Don't you break my kid.
dude, anything happens to that kid, man, me and KOJIMA gonna have to fight. So these BTs are just a hologram. They're not actually there. It took me a minute to get that.
Somebody lend me a hand!
Oh, I did not mean to do that. How do you bring up the... Dude, the thumbs up is wild. Okay, so I'm here. First spot is here. Okay. And then we start moving into enemy territory.
Alright, let's get this done.
And I saw, like, during those cutscenes, I saw like the little things in the top corner that gave you more information about things. I didn't want to press it. Weapon usage restricted. Weapon usage restricted limit. What? Well, I didn't want to press it just in case it, like, interrupted the scene or accidentally skipped a cutscene. Tap L1 cargo scanner to detect pieces of cargo and items that you picked up. Forgot about that. Or something right here. Assault rifle? I'm just finding weapons. Hold open weapons, tools menu. Practice using weapons on the cactus. Weapons tool menu. Use this menu to quickly switch between weapons and tools. Select the category with right stick and use L1 and R1 to cycle through the options. Finally press X to equip your chosen weapon tool. Dude, I got 3 guns out the gate? Assault rifle, and a handgun.
Been a while since I held a gun.
Wait, this ain't no cactus. What cactus are you talking about? This is one of those chiralium things. Chiral crystals are made of a mysterious substance that becomes buoyant when assembled in bulk. Every 1,000 CG of chiral crystals that Sam carries will reduce his load by 1. Okay. So it increases his carry weight, kind of. Nice. Reload. So I'll be finding like bullets and stuff too. This is gonna be a long adventure. Now, how do I put it away? Got it. The moment I asked that question, I read it. I saw like a headline or whatever. They're saying this game feels more like Metal Gear than Death Stranding. I'm not gonna lie. Running in this desert right now feels a lot like Metal Gear Solid 5. If anybody's ever played Metal Gear Solid 5, you know what I'm talking about. Probably look like it too. Capture. Oh, crypto bites. What's that? Trying to veer too far off the path, because these places are big. Sandalweed. Hold to open the fieldwear menu. Press X to use. Sandalweed leaves can serve as a temporary footwear. What? Fieldwear is categorized by where it is equipped and can be switched out quickly from this menu. Select the category with the right stick and use L1 and R1 to cycle through. A why me hat? You could choose to wear it backwards or frontwards? That's an unnecessary amount of detail. Got glasses. Hey, got the Norman Reedus shades on. Can I put the other ones on my head? Oh, I can only have one at a time. Okay, that's guns. Oh, you can turn the light on and off. That's cool. I am not about to put on some friggin' flip-flops. Keep my boots on. We got something right here. Oh, this is just where the river is that I marked on the map. Right. Headache pills, crypto bites, headache pills. Oh, they're going to C1. Okay, cool. Dude, delivering packages in the first game, a lot of people say it was like, oh, the first game was like a walking simulator, blah, blah, blah. Hold on. But delivering packages in the first game was a lot more involving than you would have thought. Like, it was not as boring as you probably would have thought it was. Still got space in my backpack, so bam. Sometimes cargo will become lost in its destination. You receive likes by the way of thanks if you deliver its cargo to its intended destination. I think this is where it gets real at down here.
This is where the bad guys at.
Can we take their weapons? That'd be cool. They got cargo on them too. You know we're about to fight them, right? You know we're about to fight them. Marking enemies. Into combat mode, any enemies detected combat won't be marked. To remain undetected, keeping aware of any enemy positions. Undetected? Right there. Electric prod. Can I zoom in any further? I don't think I can. I know it's more than 2. What did it say? Climbing rope? Climbing anchor. I might have to take that off you. I have to take that off you, buddy. Can I hide in tall grass? Well, they see the boxes hanging off my back. Like, look. How can you not see this dude? I know it's more people. Why don't... Oh, wait. Okay. Electric prod. Still, I know it's more than 3. I'm supposed to remain undetected. He sees me? Enemy notice something out of place. They will come and take a closer look. You can either remain out of sight by hiding behind cover or in tall grass. Or turn tail and make you a getaway. They are blind. Do my weapons have like a silencer on it? Automatic rifle. Handgun electrocutes close range targets. Trigger must be held down. Build up a charge. Produces no noise when firing. That's what we needed. That's what I needed to hear. I'm about to start dropping people. What's that? Somebody sounded real close. Hey, my boy, come over here. Get a little closer. Come on over. Come on over, baby. How close can I get? Bow! Let me take that up off. Thanks. Slayer! Wait, how do you ping again? Wrong button. Something up there. Staff card. I kinda want that card. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Did they stay knocked out? Like, is he gonna get up? Hiding with too much cargo, you can't. Oh, okay. I was wondering. I was like, you got the boxes hanging off my back. There's a sandstorm rolling in? Y'all see that? But here's another question. Will the sandstorm provide cover? Because it technically should obscure people's vision. Oh, I see another dude. Okay. Yeah, that Joker is rolling in. I kind of want that card. I don't even know why. I don't think it does anything. We're gonna leave it right now because we got a lot of boxes on us. Uh oh. Why did that not sound like a person? I think it was that dude in the middle right there. We're good. Did you see me? That ain't no person. Why does it sound like an animal? Scan. Get out of here. Get out of here. We'll come back to these dudes later. We'll come back to them later. Right now, let's just get where we go. What was that? Did I break that? Uh-oh. Charge it up. He come around the corner, boy. How you doing? Can you turn around? Oh, you messed up. You messed up. Bow! What'd you drop? Bandit boots? Oh yeah, I'm about to take your shoes, buddy. Yeah. Did I actually take it? Oh, I thought I took the shoes off his feet. That'd been wild. Leave him laying there naked. Naked. Damn, dude, I really want that staff card. I'm not lying. I really want it. Okay, I see a space in the fence right there. I could probably use to get through. Where's that staff card? All the way over there. This might be stupid. This might be stupid, but I'm going for it. I feel like that staff card might be important. There's a guy next to it though. I cannot hide. Bandit run. Alright. Is it just one dude? So I could take one guy. I don't care if I gotta pull out my assault rifle and let off a few rounds. This backpack is making a lot of noise too. Hopefully they can't hear this ladder and stuff squeaking. Buddy, it is up. Move around a little bit. And pow! You got a ladder too. Should I put it on my back? He carrying a lot of stuff. Some cargo related actions can be performed quickly to this menu. Cargo management. Auto arrange? Okay. I like that. He actually feels more balanced now. Like moving around. He feels more centered. Alright, we're about to follow the road. There's gonna be a lot of exploration in this game. A lot. I can punch! I think in the first game you had like a rope that you could like take out people quietly with. Do I still have that? Yeah, the strand. I could pee. Wait, couldn't you do that in the first one? Oh, hold up. Let me fix his glasses situation real quick. First of all, put his hat on. There we go. Yes, sir. Sam Reedus. Wait, how do you stand up? How do you stand up? Ain't it? I don't think it was meant to be jump. But that's the way I stood up, so. Got a ladder, crypto bites. Okay, so we're probably gonna run into more dudes here. So it's probably gonna be best if we take this off ramp and go through this way, following the river. Cause I don't wanna get in a fight with all this stuff on it. That away. Walking into a strong headwind is hard, but strong tailwind will speed you up. Moving around during periods of strong wind will also drain your stamina. Okay. I gotta get across to that. Can the wind blow any packages off me? I don't want that. Dual sense battery low. Hold on. I got the cord right here. Wow. We in there. So how? I'm going exactly where I didn't want to go. Oh no. I want to get over to this ramp. Let's just see what happens. Got lightning. Oh, yeah, I might be able to cross right here. Hopefully. Because I ain't trying to run into a bunch of group of, like, some more dudes. Usually they probably won't have a hard time seeing. Dude, look at the sparks on that lightning. As long as lightning don't strike me, I got a feeling it can. Sheltering from strong winds. Move up close to a wall or a structure. Take shelter behind to avoid strong winds. This is crazy. That almost hit me, dude. Wait. No. I want to be on the other side of the fence. Dude, it is so hard to move. The wind is like literally blowing me in a different direction. I might be able to climb up right here. There we go. I should be on the off ramp at this point. I am. Nice. We got one little area to get through. One more area. Just don't get hit by lightning. You would look as be a bad example to Lou. You went out on your first adventure and got fried. Not even by an enemy. Freaking Raiden just came down and just pow! But then again, he's a repatriate. You can come back to life. I got turned. More crystals. Thank you. I can't see a thing. Is that more crystals? No. Okay, I saw that. I'm going around the town. Or whatever it is. Crypto bites. Let's see, a ladder it looks like. Yep. I don't need any of that. I'm almost to C1. Last gen security camera. I could grab that. the only cargo I see, so let's go grab that real quick. I don't think there's gonna be anybody in here. This actually looks like ruins instead of a proper town. But this wind is making it hard. It's actually quite a bit further away than I thought. I see my boots in the bottom left corner too, slowly wearing. My God. To me, is this wind getting stronger? Dude, it's so like moving against. It's so like realistic. Moving against the wind is so. It feels so weighty. Like that. All right, we out. Whoa! Whoa! Ho! 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 Wind trying to blow me over. Wind trying to blow me over. I gotta bust a left. Dude, the wind is really blowing the packages like. Almost missed that. This is crazy. Wait, I saw C1 earlier. Where is it? Right there. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No. Okay, the wind died down. Thank goodness. That stuff was killer. You know how hard it was to keep him standing up? Again? Dude, the wind just stopped. I'm all covered in sand. But I put his glasses on. I could see for a brief second. It was a bridge over here somewhere. Was it? Hey, hey, hey! At least I thought it was a bridge. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Oh no! Sam, chill. Sam, chill. Oh my God, dude, your leg. His leg's broken. He good. How deep is this water? Oh, hell. Okay, yellow's not bad. I can survive yellow. Right? Oh boy. If crossing a river draining your endurance gauge, try standing still for a moment. We're good. We're good. I like how that cleaned off my lower half of my head and stuff. Still like got sand all over it. Dude, the attention to detail. It's nuts. This is freaking amazing. I'm gonna have fun with this dude. Hey! You know what? I'm gonna just hold the freaking triggers until I get over there. This man's cargo is like sending him in all kinds of directions. I don't need any crypto bites. You know how strong you gotta be? Dude, I know when Sam is not carrying all of this stuff on him, he's running like Usain Bolt.
Good evening,
Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures
Sam's skills have improved as a result of his experiences. Carrying capacity level 2.
inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Yeah, get all this stuff off of me. Except for my weapons. C1 delivery entrance. Norberto Puente. My boy need a shower.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Activate. Deliver and report. You're about to deliver cargo for the following orders or report them as complete. Yeah. Look at his head.
You must be Sam. It can't have been easy to come this far south.
Why do you look like Mega Man
You're
when he
here
first
to bring
popped
us
up?
onto the chiral network, right? Ah, that's a relief. We'll be able to dispose of corpses properly once you've got us online. That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about. Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes?
Yep. That's right, baby.
There's hardly a scratch on this cargo. You are incredible.
I know.
Figured we would never see this cargo. But here it is. Thank you so much for the delivery.
See, I went back and got that freaking staff card and stuff. That probably helped out a lot.
It's just like everyone says. You're a man that people can rely on.
Yeah.
Okay, use your Cupid to bring us online. The chiral gateway you brought us should allow us to establish a connection between Mexico and the UCA. And with state-of-the-art tech at our disposal, we can finally solve a lot of our problems.
New strand established. Why shaped like Texas? Oh, it is Texas! Right! Am I tripping? Cupid connected.
Chiral network coverage successfully expanded. Commencing data collection.
Nice. Ooh! Machine gun, a powerful mid-range weapon with considerable ammo capacity, fires MP bullets effective against any target. Reloading is slow, but rounds retain their power over a distance, making it effective against large enemies at longer ranges too. Comes fitted with a light that supports semi-auto and full auto fire. Okay.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Nice. You have earned the nickname Handler.
Porter grade increased. Congratulations.
Your porter grade. Every evaluation you receive as a porter will contribute to the overall porter grade, calculated by APAS. This provides a snapshot of your experiences as a porter, as well as your delivery style. It's calculated the number of likes Sam's receives during the course of an order. Hold that to open the corpus for a detailed description. Okay. So I got an increase in everything but bridge link. See that 4 in combat? I told y'all guys I wanted to smoke. I told you. Wait till I don't have any packages on me. I'm taking out everybody.
Chiral network connection confirmed. And now we can begin fabricating the latest corpse disposal equipment. Until recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable. We should be okay moving forward. I really can't thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey. We've prepared a private room for your exclusive use. There are countless dangers in these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready. Please, stay here before you set out again.
I know there's countless dangers. I've seen some of them. How are things in the region? What was untenable about corpse disposal? I'm gonna get some sleep. How are things in the region?
Well, our corpse disposal problem is no longer an issue thanks to you. But there's nothing we can do to get rid of the BT area we created. Fear of BTs and damage from timefall and chiralium exposure will continue to be a concern. And let's not forget about the bandits willing to attack travelers and facilities. But so long as we remain connected to the network, we'll have access to new tools and technologies to help combat these threats. You brought us more than a connection to the outside. You brought us hope.
What was untenable about corpse disposal?
As I mentioned before, we've been taking them to a nearby tar pit and dropping them in. Unfortunately, we took it too far. And it wasn't long before the whole pit turned into a BT area. In trying to prevent the emergence of BTs, we ended up facilitating their creation. And with the constant timefall in the vicinity, chiral contamination has only grown worse. All of these problems have contributed to an increased suicide rate, which in turn has resulted in even more bodies that we've had no way to dispose of properly. But thanks to the chiral network, we can now fabricate the corpse disposal facilities that we lack. Everything's going to be all right.
Yeah, time to get some rest.
Thank you again for everything. I'll get started right away on preparing your next order for you. By the time you wake up, it should be good to go. You'll just need to access the delivery terminal here. I hope I can count on you.
He need a shower, dude. Got sand on his hair and everything.
Welcome, Sam. Please relax and enjoy your stay.
Look, he still got sand on his face. The detail. Corpus, new entry added to his corp. Okay. Use the toilet and shower. Yes, that's what he needs. So exactly what he needs. That's a slick shower. Sam's sunburn was here. I didn't realize he was sunburned. That's crazy. Take a drink. What's SSS? The first glimpse of the SSS. Social Strand Service. You can view messages sent by people from all over the world. Look back on the likes you've given to and received from porters in other worlds, and enjoy the screenshots you've captured in photo mode. This game has a photo mode? Don't tell me that. Sam, the shower and toilet are outside the private. Oh yeah, I already know. Hey. How's it feel to be back out there, Sam? I'll try to use the SSS to keep you up to date with everything over here. Lou was having fun playing around just a while ago and now is fast asleep in dreamland. I'll send you another message soon which you can check out on your ring terminal. And don't worry, I'll take care of Lou. You better. Need help with deliveries from APOC. Okay. Can I interact with anything else? I can go to sleep. Well, guess we're going to sleep. You back on the beach? A lot of babies. I was just about to say it like that thing was wearing high heels.
Lou.
Are you alright? If you're worried about Lou, don't be. I'll admit, this stuff is pretty new to me, but the app has been a big help. Figuring out why a baby's crying, getting the milk just warm enough. It's had the perfect advice for every situation.
Hi.
So, how does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Work is same as it ever was. It's the first time I've been away from Lou.
We're fine. Trust me. Just focus on the road, okay?
Yeah.
That kid's so cute.
Blood volume and stamina at optimal levels. No irregularities detected at this time.
Nice. Go to the surface.
Departing facility.
Take on a main order at the C1 terminal.
New order available. Please review and confirm.
Didn't she say something about a large BT or something?
Good morning, Sam. Did you have a good rest? We're already making progress in addressing the corpse disposal situation here. Once again, I've got to thank you for that. If you access the delivery terminal, you'll find that you can fabricate equipment for yourself now too.
Ooh.
We have some materials on hand here that you can use to make supplies for your journey. Take as much as you need. Now, we don't have all the same schematics in Mexico that you have access to in the UCA.
Okay.
But as you link up more facilities to increase chiral network bandwidth and improve your connection level with the locals, we should be able to share all kinds of new data with you, expanding your fabrication options further.
What kind of things can I
you're planning
make?
to extend chiral network coverage to the south, down as far as that research facility. So go ahead and pick up the order I posted for you. I'll explain the finer details of the mission while you look at the map provided by ABAS.
ABAS. I call it the opposite. Take on orders. Fabrication and management. Store and retrieve cargo from your private locker. Do I have anything in my private locker? Private locker. Store excess cargo here to retrieve later. Cargo can only be retrieved from the locker in which it was stored. Okay, so I can put any of this stuff in there. Gotcha. Share cargo. Facility conversation log. Facility features. Make use of the facility's features. Private room and VR training. Let's see fabrication. Fabricate weapons, tools, and field wear. Customize your backpack. Customize your wait, what? Recycle and store. Hold on. Claim materials. Materials stored at this facility can be withdrawn as cargo, allowing you to transport them to another location. Oh no, I won't do that. Recycle equipment to increase the stock of materials that can be used at this location. Black camo. That's all I have. Okay. It's like the stuff I was doing before, just in this menu.
A new feature has been made available for use.
Customizing your backpack. You can now fabricate custom attachments and fit them to your backpack. Select fabricate to see which components are currently available to you and weigh up your various options. Patches? Okay, so I can put a patch on it. That's cool. Decorated with stickers and whatnot. Proceed fabrication. Sufficient materials for fabrication. Yeah, put it right there. I can change the color of my backpack. Hey! I like that. Let's make it stealth black. Kind of matches his outfit better. Okay.
Please select an item.
Let's see what we can make. Study materials can be used to fabricate equipment, recycle unwanted equipment, or store materials to increase a facility's stocks. Repair spray. That might actually be needed. Be aware that cargo contained inside is not affected. Ladder climbing anchor. This allows you to traverse cliffs and steep ropes. I think the rest of this stuff I have. But containers repair spray. Yeah. I'm not gonna use any of my materials right now. I'm gonna just leave everything as is. Take on orders. Deliver one or more remote medical units to Villa Libre. Okay, that's not too far. Like I gotta cross into enemy territory right there in the middle.
Your next destination is Villa Libre. The people there don't have enough medical equipment to meet their needs. If you bring them this delivery, you'll be sure to earn their trust. And once you've done that, you'll have an easier time convincing them to become part of the chiral network. Timefall is coming down hard in this area. Cargo containers that are exposed to timefall will begin to degrade. If you carry a container repair spray with you, you can use it to mitigate these effects before it becomes a problem. Keep an eye out for the rivers and bandit camps in the area too. Hazards like these can make your life much harder. On your way to Villa Libre, you might pass a post box we built. We left behind some spare equipment in its shared locker. If you see it, take a look inside. Everything is yours to use as you deem fit. There should be materials in there too, enough to fabricate something if you like. Also, if you have any extra equipment, you can use the box to donate it to other people. With a moment's generosity, you can make another porter's day. Finally, each postbox has a private locker which can be used to store equipment for later use, and a recycle feature that will turn any unneeded items into materials. So what do you think? Have enough information to plan your journey to Villa Libre?
Yes.
Take your time to finalize your route.
I want the smoke. I want the smoke. Climb an anchor. Deep river. It would probably be best
Commencing route creation.
if we went from here to this, then to here.
Delivery route finalized.
Something like that. Close route simulator and proceed. Yes.
This order calls for some pretty hefty cargo, to be sure.
Oh,
But
damn.
don't forget to take into account all the other extras you'll need to carry to get the job done.
Yeah.
Every piece of equipment you take also adds to your overall weight. So think carefully about your loadout. Try to pick critical items that won't weigh you down and wear you out when combined with your cargo. Run out of stamina halfway through a delivery, and you're in for a world of hurt.
Nice. It's 2 of them, 2. Oh wait, it said deliver 1 or more. But you know it's going to be a better score if you can carry both of them. Oh heck no, dude. What about the other one? Woo! He hasn't reached his weight limit though, so that's good.
Make all
We'll take both of them.
preparations for your delivery. When everything is in order, head out.
Return to route simulator to plan your route. No, I'm good.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Oh, he about to be heavy. We're online. Cool. Alright guys, I think that's gonna do it for this for the intro to Death Stranding. This has been what, an hour and 41 minutes so far? Dude, this is gonna be good. I'm enjoying this. Again, if you guys enjoy this and you guys want to see a part 2, give it a thumbs up. I thought for a second my camera cut off. It did not, thank goodness. Yeah. Love you all, love yourselves, love each other. See you guys in the next episode.